Well, let's welcome back. We're gonna try a stream today. How's that? Aha. So we're in Riverton, right? We're in Riverton. So we have a need for more jobby people. So I thought we could start out. We did do some of this over here, so we're gonna continue to work on Oretown. Oretown, it is. And we look for a couple of these buildings and stuff just to kind of go in there and place them in. Just to fill that in there. We didn't do any, we had to rechange some of that, but we'll be okay. We'll make fancy stuff after we suffice our population. And we did find a small area around here to do that with. Floating around in here. So we're gonna run this road. Hopefully we can get a little bit of time in here without crashing. In fact, let me do something. Okay. But I do have a another build video that I made, so I was editing that. I'm gonna go around in here. It is a nice map. Nice little area here. We can make a little turnaround. And then we can make a couple crossovers here. 1 or 2 here. Like that. That's not pretty, but it kind of works. See what that does for us. You know, it's gonna work. That's kind of a hill there, so we don't really have anything in there. Yeah, probably I'll finish it and it'll probably publish for tomorrow sometime, so people have something to look at. We're looking to continue our population growth and our so we can keep building kind of fun things on here, right? And what did we do here? We have a district here. We got like one big district. We might want to split these up a little bit. Because the whole place is called Oretown, so that makes sense. But we'll have to be careful on some of the stuff that we do. So do we have any themes in there? Don't. So I don't have a specific theme for that area, but we can work on that. We pretty much just need Linden Square. We can give them a theme. Let's see what happens if we... Well, not all those buildings are loaded. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Ha ha. Kind of a European theme there, hey? That'd be okay. Let's see if any buildings decide to build there. Build, come on, build. I'm gonna bring that up a little. I don't necessarily want to place all of our buildings, but I don't know. Maybe we should. Yeah. It might be a problem. So let's not do that. Let's go into... I think I might just let it grow organically. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I can do that. I think we're gonna give this the option to grow organically and see what happens. Because I kind of like to just go in and let it happen, and then we can come back and make any changes that we want. Does that make sense? So we can put some stuff where we want it too. Put some grand old lady, because it is older, and as we go along, maybe we'll find the proper places to put some of the right houses. But there is demand, so we'll get stuff out of it. Yeah, I know. It's probably a good idea, isn't it? I have a bad habit of actually liking to come back and put stuff sometimes. We'll see what they develop, and if we horribly hate it, then we can come back. Thought we had some campus stuff. I keep forgetting about the campus stuff. And I always forget where it is. Ooh, that's Ritz-Carlton Hotel. We're probably gonna run into... Well, for once, it's not on my end. And I'm probably gonna look at just one little spot with water problems. Look at that. Messed that up. And I guess we're gonna put some more temporary... We need to just put a big power thing someplace. Why are we having power problems? Yeah, probably because we didn't connect that. That's why. That's why. Hopefully that'll take care of it. That should take care of all of our problems. But we do... Recent downloads. Recent downloads. Thought I had some fancy houses in here. There's not a lack of stuff in there, that's for sure. There we go. I wanted to put some mansions along here. Haha. You are being evicted. These are some fancy houses down here. They fit right in too. I mean, they look beautiful there, right? We're gonna bring this road here. Well, you should be able to come right off of there. Yeah, they'll look good right there on the river, so they can. We'll put some more somewhere else. We only have a couple, so we don't want to overdo it. Get the see the. You don't need the floating house, do we? That one works there. You gotta get water all the way up there too. That's good. You know, you gotta have a couple fancy houses in there. Well, that really took care of our demand. Well, like 5 houses and everyone's happy. Looks like we're gonna continue to have problems with some of our downtown buildings. But we can reset them and we'll be good. So I thought that this had oh yeah, this had an alley at one time. Yeah, we just had an alley in here before. That's what that was. We had that building. It's an office building. That's a residence. I'm gonna take care of that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, how do you undo that? That's gonna take a little fixing. Make sure you have unselected some of your buildings. Otherwise, they'll end up somewhere else. Hey, Noob at Rocket Lead. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by. We're just working on our city. Our grocery store thing here keeps wanting to reset, but that's okay. And we've got a couple of these residentials. What is this one? This is our police and our fire. Yes, I am. I'm in central Wisconsin. And you? Do we need a new place for fire department? Oh, this is one of our buildings got all whacked out of place. There. Oh, that's okay. Can we do a little bit of a fancy residential down here? I think we can. We got the office building, and then we can put some parking back here. How's that sound? That should be good. Yeah, because we really need to make a little bit nicer stuff down here, don't we? That all kind of grabs into there. We'll throw some trees in there. Of course, favorite trees are the boreal, the big pines, especially for this area. I think it really fits. We have to make sure we don't get any trees in the road. There, look at that. We have to make it really nice on the British, very good. We are an international crew here. There. They are. I really. You know what I also like a lot of is the colored trees. So like these things. Just adding that little bit of color around place is going to really make the town look good. You can't put them too close. We have to understand how trees work sometimes, don't we? And maybe the red one in there someplace. You'll see in some of the builds that I'm just kind of like losing my mind making too many of these. Oh, yeah, actually, that's what we're going to do. Haha. So downtown, this area has all kinds of red maples. I think that color, as you see on my other builds, I have basically fallen in love with the color. So downtown is going to get really pretty, I think. I think we're going to... Yeah, it's just fantastic. We're going to get rid of these guys because we're going to put them back, but not get rid of them forever. We do need them. But I want to give them kind of their own area. Sometimes I thought I had other stuff here. Just kind of surprises me that I don't have... Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Should we put fire department downtown right on the water? Or I think we're going to have to... We're going to relocate the fire department. And we're going to put fire department and police over here. Yeah. There. But we're also going to... Well, someone will notice that we have trees in the road. Alright, how's that area filling in over here? Good. Filling in as well as the game wants it to. So we do just sometimes need things to work. Not the water. Well, this is a fine area. We're gonna come in here and Quay. I want to try and get some of these in there. Because it looks like I have a shoreline there, doesn't it? It sure does. And someone put that road there. We'll put it back. Because we really do kind of need to make sure this area stays protected. There are rocks down there, but we're not, it kind of sits up a little bit higher than everything else. That's okay. Well, I see shoreline. To me, it looks like shoreline, so I don't know. I don't know why it hates me sometimes. But it does. But it does. So, you know, we're just really... Come on. Sometimes the music gets a little weird. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Alright, that's good. It does go up a little bit. There we go. So this is our nice little park area. So I would think we need to put some paths along the river. If I start overusing a certain asset, please let me know. I think they would. I think these paths here are walkable. Is that a thing? I don't think we want to do that. I think the quay is walkable, actually. It is. Excellent. Let's use that. There we go. And people just kind of, you know, they come to there. And we're going to put that road back. Because we're going to do that. Did we put a super big road? No, okay. Right, so we're going to put a parking here. We're going to put some parking here. I know it seems kind of stupid, but put parking downtown. But I have an idea. Because it is kind of a park, right? But I think we can put a path. I can't comment on overuse. I wonder who uses... One of these days we'll have to see which assets you're overusing. Oh, that's good. And, okay, so what I want to do, I haven't done this yet and I want to do it. But I still want to do this. I don't want to put too much red, but you know, downtown does have the pretty pretty trees. We have to find those eco stuff. I think I gotta go in Rico. Organic commercial. Commercial. I want the little buildings. Actually, they're vanilla. They're vanilla. And they're commercial. I think they're commercial. And I think they're green. Yeah, I want these guys. So I have to change my path. I have to change my path. I have to go back here. I gotta go back here. And I have a zonable. I found a zonable path. Of course, maybe I don't have it in here. Apparently not. Yeah, redwood forests around a thing could be bad. maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. But I guess what I'll do is over here. I'll do it over here. I'll do it over here. I can do it over here. So we've got this. We have to put this by. Well, I can't do that there. Yeah. I wanted to put like a little eco. I wanted a farmer's market is what I wanted. I'm not so concerned about the eco thing. But I wanted a Valley Layout Gaming. What's going on? Look at this. We got the Welshman here. We had we did have an Englishman here. Ah, we can't have that. To tell you the truth, everyone, I'm not a big electric car fan. I think they're cool, but I'm not. I'm kind of like the kind of person who, if everyone else likes it, I hate it. So. Fina is our dedicated viewer here. For some reason, she likes my. Thank you. She likes my content, so I don't know. So downtown here, I thought we'd have a nice parking area. We have the nice eco-friendly commercial stuff, which is kind of fun, right? Nothing wrong with it. We come to city skylines to have fun in our little cities. Oh, I think we have to. I think we might need to. Well, it's not big. It's not a big eco farmer's garden, but I think it's pretty nice. You come for the trees. I come for the trees. So everyone comes down here. They can hang out. They can park in the parking lot, and then we have the park down here. This is small, big town life, you know. Oh, I don't do good content. That's the problem. I don't understand this. We need some props now. So there's like just there's the little grill over here. Ah, is there a better way to rotate these things? Because I don't know how. You got to have the bike rack, right? You got to have the bike rack. You come here for the bike rack. What's that? Is that a kiosk? I don't want a kiosk. Got a couple. Always got picnic tables here. You got a couple in here. Oh my goodness. Everyone comes down here and they hang out. Sometimes the kids come down here. They make trouble. Advertising panel? Nah, we probably don't need that in the park. Oh, we need shopping carts. So, yeah, we're gonna just randomly put a couple of shopping carts. I like the shopping carts. I can't even do the joke because it'll be completely lost on you guys. So, gonna have a sign here. Got a little sign here that says this is a park or something. It tells you all about the stuff that goes on here. Yeah, walk the quay. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do in Oretown. Oh yeah. Well, maybe we need some flowers, right? I'm trying not to use as many purple trees because we didn't. We might have overused them a little bit. Yeah, we can put them out. I think the quay is walkable, so I don't have additional. Oh, look at that. That is just a. Well, the joke is there's I know some people on my Twitter that like to shame people for not taking shopping carts back, right? You know, so They will never see my content here, probably. So I will randomly put shopping. We will randomly put shopping carts everywhere in the city, and then I'll do screenshots of it and then send it to them. That's what I'll do. I will do that. So we do need to get a couple live oaks in here. We may be missing a few, and we'll put those by our picnic tables. Right here, right along the river. No, there is no such thing as too many trees, I think. Look at this. This is an arborist's dream. You cannot be afraid to put too many trees. Look at that. If you go downtown there, you'd be like, oh my god, I want to live there in all the time. But it is a park, so it's got to be kind of got to be fun, right? But it's got to be, there's some open area. So if you ask me, that looks pretty darn good. That looks very good. Oh, some rock. I've got only really big rocks. Only big rocks. Oh, so now this is now we have to come up with other things. It wasn't good enough. Now we have to do more. Actually, I think if I go here and do grass. Ray Kitty, what's going on? And David, we don't have any trees on the road. I don't think. There might be over here. No. Uh-oh. Dang it. See, David does not like when I forget to turn off prop anarchy. Oh, there. I had to save that. We had to save that for David. Oh, really? Well, I appreciate you stopping in. So this is Oretown. This is the town of Oretown, which is next to our steel mill, which is by the ore mine, and by the park, and the farm. So it's basically a little steel ore mine smashed right into the valley there. We have a problem with some things being abandoned, but that's just a thing. I have rocks. You have the regular rocks, which I don't really like. You got me distracted. I don't know why that's comes under there. I have more assets than my computer can handle, and I can never find what I want. We could do that, but I'm not sure if that's where I want to go yet. Does that look like it belongs there? It kind of does. You think that looks good, Valley Lad? Are the rocks good? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have any animals to blame anything on. My daughter has 2 Australian shepherd dog things like Mad Max has, but she's in Kansas. Her and her husband's in the army, so I think those look pretty good. Yes, thank you, Valiant. I appreciate that. I did like that. I think the rocks look pretty good there. If I miss something in the chat, you guys just have to at me, because then I might. No, I've had pets. We've had pets. I've had the last dog I had for uh 14 years, but she died. I had to put her to sleep the same year my dad died. So, and I usually, when people talk, when people start, because I'm not really that nice of a guy. When people start talking about their pets and stuff, I usually say, yeah, my father died the same year my dog died. It's really close together. And they're like, oh man, that's horrible. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, but that was a long time ago. But we gotta put this path in here. I mean, I don't really want to make people feel bad, but yeah, that was like 16 years ago, so don't worry about it. We can't do anything about that. We can talk about it, but we can't do anything about it. I'll only cry and drink heavily after the stream. Okay, more red trees. Should we put a couple red trees on? This is gonna look good. I like. So I am doing some videos for Lakefield. So if you go to the channel, we got a few. One. I have recorded another one that I did because I think we're going to do that with the other map, because it's troublesome to stream with, and at some point we might crash here too. So if I get us an hour of the stream in and we crash, then I might be done. But I might. So if I crash, give me a minute to come back. So I think we did pretty good job with downtown here. We can always come back and visit that. But that certainly does look like a decent small town to live in. Especially you get to look at the steel mill across the street. We're not done yet, so I'm not done, so don't worry. But we get the nighttime view. I think nighttime is really nice here. So I think, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Look at that, we got a value up there. That guy leveled up. Yeah, I like it. So let's go around over here and see if we can't make this side of town better. I think we can get rid of these now, because I actually connected to the power plant. And we're gonna populate that with some big trees. No redwoods. No redwoods. Fun fact. Because when you get older, you can make fun of yourself. When I was in fifth and sixth grade, I guess we did need that power. I guess we did need that power. Well, eventually it'll connect back up. So fun fact I was going to say is when I was in fifth and sixth grade, which was many, many years ago. That was before computers, probably. I had to take speech therapy, and I had problems with with letters R, L, and W. So basically, I spoke like Elmer Fudd, and my name had R's, W's, and L's in them. So we know how fun kids can be, right? So that was a joy. That road is not going to work there, is it? There, we'll do that. Yeah, you don't like that road being there, do you? That's too bad. So we are letting some of this get done. And this can be a little commercial center, because we don't have... did we put any schools here yet? I don't think so. So I say that because it's fun, and I'm not looking for anything there. I don't think we put any healthcare here, did we? So we'll make this a little service center. I gotta turn that down. There we go. We'll probably need a crematorium. That's always good. Take care of some of the dead. And I think we need I like the nature paths lately, so we're gonna do some of those. Just that kind of takes us right into downtown. You know, people use the paths a lot. No school. Oh, we don't want to educate too much. We do have the steel mill. Not to say the steel mill doesn't have educated people. Just, I think we found out in the other city we have way too many educated people there. Well, we could probably put a school here. That'd be kind of nice. I guess we'll put a school. I'll be shamed if I don't put a school. I'm going to put one of these because I kind of like them. To the horse chestnuts. I'm not a big fan. We're put one of those fancy schools there. We do have a little state park here. This is the Fina Fox Byway Park. So we put some fishing stuff there, some campsites right along the road there, so everyone's happy. And we might extend that. I would extend this if I get people telling me to in the comments of this live stream later. That's me saying you should watch this later and leave a comment. How's that? So we do have areas we can extend here. I don't know if I really want to. Kind of like that. I don't mind having that extra area there. We can put some. I guess we should put some horse chestnuts here because the Welshman guy, he likes horse chestnuts. Chestnut. They will travel to school too. I once forgot they traveled to the horse chestnuts. So this is going to be, yeah. So this series is to do a little bit more detailing. So we can put a few horse chestnuts. I wonder how horrible horse chestnuts are in a city. I don't know if I want to put them all on the road. We'll put some nice flowers around here. I did use my flower machine gun on the last video, the video that'll come out probably tomorrow. I think using the bright greens and all that stuff and those red trees and all that, it really does make your city nice. So we got the dirt area here. What should we put in here? I know what to put in. I'm going to put some of these. We haven't put a lot of these in, have we? We should probably have put some sort of alley back here for these people to get their stuff, but I didn't. I didn't do that. I apologize. I hope it's looking good. That's just kind of the fun. Come here and build a little city. I like the little town. I like the little towns. And you guys, if you here's a thing. In the description of this is the link to the Discord. So I'll put pictures in there that I don't normally, might not see in the stream or whatever. I also post pictures in there of work I do on my other channel because I have a CNC business, so you can see that fun stuff. And the link for that channel is in this description. And I'll put pictures of the area I live in. So I live in a small, I live in a town like Paper Town here. So this is the other part of this map, which obviously has some issues, but this is more for doing detailing and building the way we want. And yeah, and you can't zoom. You can't zoom. And this is where we want to bring all of our industrial products we're making in the other cities. So we're going to have factories and stuff here. I'm not trying to shield anything on you or sell you, just those are other things that I do. And this is what we're doing today. I have other I have the other, oh, that's what I wanted. There. That's probably why I wasn't getting what I wanted. So we can do, I think we can do tufts in this. Can we do tufts? No, we can, yeah, but they don't look good if you do them in big ones. So I thought, you know, you could put some of these, the tufts like this give a nice texture when you're looking, but you gotta be careful with it because I don't know how much it's gonna affect our stuff. But these I like a lot. These, you can put these in here. But it won't let me upgrade some of that. Go in there with some of that. And I don't want to upgrade to have all just like little brown patches of grass along there. So it's weird. But these really add a little bit of dimension. I've kind of, these are other ones by Mr. Mason. So I took up a lot of, I've been getting a lot of stuff off the workshop from him, so that's going to probably cause me more problems than I need. The nice thing is you can always take them and move it where you want. Look at you. You decided you don't like being there either, did you? Why do people? And we got little footpaths connecting all these little areas. So these grasses are fun, especially if you do some surface painter. They really work to fill in there. What is this? Ooh, that's a decal. Some of the packs that I loaded in just have so many different things in them. Ooh, look at that. That'd be cool. What do these do? That's just like tufts of grass. Alright, we can go into, oh, these are nice too. I used some of these. These are different types of pines. Really tall lodgepole kind of things. They really like make a nice, kind of make it look like you're in the mountains. Would look nice there, connecting if they were quay on the other side of the river, giving people. Yeah, you know, I think the river gets kind of rough, so I think they're gonna, not to dissuade you in suggesting things, but I think we're not gonna do that. I apologize. You can hate me now. Didn't want to do that. Oh, this is one of those random houses we put out in the water. That's what we did before. Because it gets kind of rough here. I think it could be very dangerous. Those are nice trees. Excuse me. So this is one of our engine houses. And I don't know if we can get an engine house in here. We might have to do a different yard someplace. We did bring a lot of railroad assets in here. In case you didn't get... I did bring the steel ones, the steel, molten steel. And I need to find that as the props so we can just prop them, because we generally don't haul those around on the railroad. They go from one place to another. But I did, I stole some of, when I saw Egg put his buildings over that, I did the same. Yeah, here's my zonable walkway. I couldn't find it. I must have had it on this map too. So I think town looks pretty good. We have enough trees and stuff. This is kind of a, yeah, let's put the houses here. What did we all grab? Houses, recent downloads. Put a couple of these guys here. This is kind of a, you know, the park area. Slightly nicer houses are here on the end. But they're here because, you know, most of the town burned down one day, and they replaced it with, you know, a higher density of housing, newer housing, some eco housing and stuff like that. So, but we still have trees. We have trees. We still have trees along this area. Hey, Noob the Noob at Rocket League is back. Peaceful content. I think I do. I remember the name. And then there's just trees right along the cliff. I do remember you in the channel before. We won't do the tree machine gun, but it's right along the cliff, so I would think we're going to have some trees just to soften that. How's that sound? Just like that. And we'll throw a few in everybody's yards. Here, maybe here. I do a lot of random detailing, so sometimes it's not specific. You can tell that the game has probably put us some weird stuff there. We have that nice little walking area. So as far as I understand, these quays are walkable. So there is Oretown looking pretty good. I think we should probably put some rocks around here. That does seem like an area. We need to bring that around like that. We need to do it that way. You always get that random one or two rocks that are up in there. I don't really like that. I don't know what that did. So if you are going to reinforce or put some rocks, you probably do it on the areas around where the water is going to hit, like this, and then I need some smaller areas like this. That works good. Oh, I never played Rocket League. I'm not good at those kind of things. I played a lot of World of Tanks and World of Warships, World of Warplanes. I don't like the fact that some of these rocks go up onto the shore. I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's get a save because that's that. I think it's looking pretty good. I think we can be happy with this little area of town, as long as it stays pretty healthy. Got the randomness down here. Got to put a couple trees over here. Put more trees in. Maybe some. See, I don't know if the cottonwoods look that good in here, but we'll do some stuff like this. It looks random, but it'll look good when it's done. There's a lot of pines around here. It's kind of, one of those areas with pines and maples and all that good stuff. Norway spruces. Maybe we shouldn't have too many of those. Can't have that beautiful color everywhere. Ah. I hope I get 10,000. What? Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you coming in. Try and make it fun. Nothing too serious. I like building the cities. It gives me a little rest stuff. I'm gonna put these here. I think that's a nice addition. Don't want to use the same tree everywhere. We got a couple here we could do. Pardon me. Put too many of the colored ones, they won't. Those brightly colored trees, it won't look good. I mean, it does look good, but I don't want to do too much of it. Yeah. We'll leave a little open. What we need is one of those like concert places. One of the maps. I think we really got the attention paid to downtown this time that we needed, and it looks like it likes itself, so that's good. Very good. So the next part that needs working on, obviously, is this area. We got our big 3-4 mansions here. It looks like it's doing pretty good. Our population demand is up again. Let's brush in some trees here. There are a lot of trees around here. There just really are. And we can do this, and a couple colored ones will pop in. Don't want to have too much. Every once in a while you get that pop of color. Maybe do it randomly. I think it looks pretty good. So it's kind of that time. It's pretty fun. You should probably enjoy it. All right. If you're heading out, take care, Rocket. Appreciate you coming by. Make sure you smash the like, and if you even want to, you can subscribe, but it's not mandatory. Yeah, we might end up doing a lot of rocks in here. This could be more parking area, more park area, but I think we need to put another path along here. I'm going to use the nature trail paths. My son is making chocolate chip cookies. Uh-oh. Oh, let's do this. There, we have a little bridge like that. And I think, too bad that Valley isn't here. He'll miss the little bridge. Bring that in there. I think sometimes that path might get flooded. That's okay. Eventually we'll get rid of that too. Oh, that's looking pretty good. As long as we keep our property. See, these buildings do not like being there. They really don't. So I think I'm gonna delete them because they just don't like being there. We've reset a lot of these a couple times already, so I would prefer to have some commercial here. And if they don't want to be there, they don't have to be there. Well, something will go there. Apparently, it's just not going to be those. He did. Yeah, we should make a Valley Lad game. Oh, you can put commercial there, and we can put some commercial there. And if it zones itself and builds itself, we'll do that. Leave it there. Yeah, where we put zone the park along River Road. Yes, let's do that. So that'll be Valley. We'll call it Valley Lad Parky Park something. But we have to be careful. Be just along the river. I don't want to give them. Oh, we got to have this other park for something else, right? So we can come in here. I feel bad that I'm doing it after he leaves. How are we gonna do that? Let's do it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna move the fire department. Well, we're gonna move this. Move this. We have to move our power. I can smell cookies. I'm not so excited about that. But we can do this. We'll do this. There. That'll work as long as it get a path connected to there. Come on, path. That's a road. That's not a path. Huh. There we got a path. road. Very good. Well, now people will come to our park. Guess we're gonna have to name it, hey? Valley Lads Welshman Riverside Park. There we go. That's. I hope he likes that. We can always change it if he doesn't like it. I think it'd be fantastic. Yes, we have. Oh, there are tiny kids. Well, we have to do that. I thought the tiny ones were side gates. There. Well, you're not part of Pine Guard. Let's come here. I think he'll be pleased. Hopefully that works for Valley Lads Welshman Riverside Park. Seems kind of wordy, but you know, that'd be okay. You don't want to connect again, do you? There we go. Move, not nice. Park area info. Lots of money. Got to pay a lot of money. And I guess we're going to put some horse chestnut trees there. But from what I can take, I think Valley Lad likes the horse chestnuts. Kind of put those around there. People can park like in that parking lot we have right there, right? Put some trees around the back of the fire department. You know what? You know what's the other thing I like? These blue flowers. So you can do the machine gun, flower machine gun with these. Probably messes with your asset count, I bet. But they look fantastic. Come in here with some other foliage types. We kind of don't want people to walk through here, so we'll make them think it's just a planted area. You're not supposed to walk through it. We need to put that back on. Sometimes the red, other colors get mixed in there. Did this click? I think this is gonna. Yeah, we'll put some fancy stuff in there for him. There. I guess that's kind of a machine gun in action there too. How are these? Ooh. Okay. Guess we're gonna work on a park a little bit. Glad I put that tree there. There we go. That's probably not nice. There. Too bad that that's not really that high or that low. I think we're going to bring a path down there. I like that. That looks kind of like, okay, let's go down to the pier. Otherwise, it doesn't look right, in my opinion. Really, we're gonna abuse all the well-used prop set. Ooh, I think a cafe would be nice. I think a cafe would be fantastic. You know, why didn't I think of this before? We'll put a lot of this right downtown here because it'll probably really look good down here. This guy puts his trucks here. Click on you. People like to sit by the river and do stuff like that. Yeah, that's looking good. That should do good. And maybe... I think that looks... Yeah, I can't wait. Too bad we did it after he left. I think we're going to have to move some of that. Well, it's the whole park, so maybe we'll wait until we'll do more on his park stuff when he's here. But I think there's probably a need for more trees. It just seems like the right thing to do. I'm back. Hey, Tim. I think I've seen Tim in someone else's streams. We're just decorating Valley Lads Welshman's Riverside Park. Yeah, these look kind of nice in here. Apparently we can't put them there. So like this is a nice place for these because you can hide some of the edges of those concrete things. Well, I'm not going to let him have a say. He probably would appreciate seeing it, though. There, that's good. Throw a couple. I see that the weeds. You can't really see the weeds that good. There we go. Eventually, we'll move the. Yeah, that really does a nice job of giving it some character. Again, like these in here. I don't want to put too much of that. It's good for some detail, but you don't want to overuse it, right? Those are nice trees too. Split tree trunks. Gives a different added level. Yeah, I think I saw Tim and I think he was in Shipstream, right? And maybe others. I love these kind of things like this. What? You're already hungry. My son is. I said before, my son is making chocolate chip cookies. So I can smell them. We're gonna have quite the park here. I think we're gonna get overly overly done here. It's going to be fantastic. I think we're going to need just to throw in one or two of these fantastically colored trees in there. There. Just that little hint of color. Define. Define overuse. I don't think I've hit the asset limit, right? So we're okay. It's not a big town. You know, people come here, they hang out on the park area. So since we did make it a park, what else can we do here? Should we put the haunted house down? Let's just see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good there. I think we'll leave the little haunted house there because it kind of just fits right in there. I do like it. People come down there. You know, it's for Halloween mostly. Okay, yeah, I've seen. Well, thanks for coming by here, Tim. Distributing the piece. That's pretty good. So my style is kind of a. I like to do detail. I like trees a lot, but I'm also not very. I don't. If it's. I don't care if it's perfect. I don't think it's. I just. If I look at it and I say, that looks good, I'm happy. I think that's exactly what you'd find in a small town. Well, it's kind of a small town, but it's kind of big. It's right next to the High Line wire, so you know there's. I think it's just it. It's one of those things that I think it's perfect. So that is going to look good there on the rocks. Awesome. That really is filling in quite nicely. Very nicely. But we won't do any more with the park because we want to wait next time for Valley Lad. But if anybody wants to have ideas, they can put them in the comments later. Always trying to pimp people to put stuff in the comments of the video after the stream. But yeah, we do that. So Tim, I don't know if you've been in this before. We've got, this is Oretown because I'm really good at naming things. Yeah, exactly. And actually, the city planner plays, if I'm not mistaken, is a planner in the city not too far south of me. So I think he's in the Madison area. And I live up by Wisconsin Rapids, which is just about an hour and a half north. I don't know him or anything like that. I just think I know where he plans. So this is kind of our steel ore industry. And this is our paper industry. This town needs work. But this this series is mostly about trying to set up manufacturing of raw materials and stuff in areas. So this area is concentrated around ore and steel. And this area is going to be concentrated around paper products. So we'll be bringing paper and wood and lumber into here, and oil. Oh, yeah, very cool. Very cool. Then you go down here, and this is well, I've dubbed it Big Town. This is where we're going to have our unique factories having stuff shipped down here to produce stuff, except for like steel and stuff like that. That's made upriver. And this is our bigger town. This is that we've just kind of let this organically grow. We got a little small university and education system down here. We got the high school, elementary school, and this is kind of set up just to kind of draw in the resources. We've been pretty much focused on having, the highway. It cuts down into a smaller non-divided highway up here. And just work in these industries. So next Sunday when I stream this map, we'll work on this town some and the oil, because we need to do a little bit of work down there, because we need to create more wood. Yeah, I think I like little city centers for that. Perfect name for Rock Your World. I called it Oretown. I thought that was pretty good, but yes, actually that's very good. So we're just gonna call this for Tim, right? Just because I think he has some pretty fantastic names, and we'll give it that. But the city remains Oretown because I want it to be very, very cheeky, which it's not. We've got Linden Square. I don't know. We just letting some of that name itself. We're not really great at districts. So some of the areas that kept abandoning themselves have filled in their own stuff. So we're good. Air 404. Yeah, this. Yeah, I totally agree with all that you said there. So I think that yeah, I bet you are. I kind of am too, but I'm trying to be nice here. I think that this is done quite well. It's starting to look like I anticipate it looking. And this seems to be we seem to be getting enough of the materials into this area that we're producing. Obviously, now that I look at it, we're not. We have a couple things kind of like this one's not getting stuff, but I'm okay with that. I think the steel mill is getting steel, so we're making steel. We're making metals, so we're getting metals right here. Yeah, that's working. And then eventually we get some. Not too worried about traffic. We do have some traffic problems here because of the trains, but we'll probably maybe move that around. But we're kind of trying to do smaller scale, try and do some detail in the areas, like working the magic with that. Not really magic, but seeing if things work, how it looks. Just have a generally fun time doing little details in small towns. So it seems to be easier. You can really, you can do a nice little detail-rich area here, and you don't have to try and spread it out and blend it in. I think I'm going to say, if you haven't smashed a like, please do that, and if you think about subscribing, please do. And we do have a Discord, so the link is in the description. And I think we're good. I'm going to get myself some hot chocolate chip cookies and chill out for the rest of the day, because I have to work tomorrow. I like to take the afternoons on Sundays and do absolutely nothing. So with that, I appreciate everyone who came by. I'm glad that our stream held up for us. And I will hopefully see you next time. We do Oretown every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central. And we try and stream randomly during the week, and maybe I'm even making some videos now. So I will see you on the next time, and have yourself a good day.